to little Persona 3. So, yeah, we're continuing along here. And, not too sure exactly what's going on in terms of how much time we have left or what we're doing or any of that stuff, but we'll see what we can do. What if
Hey.
Yoshi-kun will really come back on New Year's Eve? What's he doing now? Is he crying like before? Koromaru is always so calm and collected. Dogged, really. He's at the shrine all by himself. I want to be more like Koromaru. I don't want to be stuck in the past anymore. Aragaki-san kept me alive for a reason.
Hey, so...
Don't worry about what Junpei said earlier, okay? You know, all the stuff about how Ryoji-kun was inside of you? No one thinks it's your fault. You're still you, the same person now as you've always been. I mean, like I said, that's Aigis' fault, but, you know, I'm not going to hold it against her. She didn't really have any other options at the time. Today's Cantonese word is aya. Bring your palm next to your mouth and say aya. Aya is a very common word. It means no way. Is that what Uncle Roger's always saying? That's all for this week. Don't let the cold and apathy syndrome get to you. Back to the news. I mean, cold and apathy syndrome sounds like just being in the northern hemisphere at this time of year, so, you know, that's seasonal affect disorder. Alright. I'd considered the possibility that we would simply stop Ryoji from initiating the fall, but it appears it isn't a possibility after all. And if we kill him, we'll lose our memories, but still be unable to prevent it. That's why I'm saying we launch him to the farthest depths of space, where he'll act as a beacon for Nyx to go somewhere the hell else. Would you like to live on Mars, Ryoji? You can make sure that you've got, like, a telephone that can contact us, it'll be fine. What would he do at a time like this? He'd probably fight to the end of the world with all he had.
that right?
Yeah, that's what he gives up. You're talking about Aragaki, right? He gives up remarkably quickly. Oh, wait, this is...
Sorry.
Sorry about earlier, man. I know you've been helping me out all this time. But you know that sinking feeling when you hit a dead end? Yeah, it sucks. A dead end, ha ha ha. Very funny. That's a good one. Alright. Ugh. Okay, I have no idea who I talked to earlier today, so I don't know whose disc to use. Okay, so nothing to do here. Alright, maybe we will anyway if he's going to be like that, but in the meantime, let's try and guess who we probably talked to last time on our social links here. This is a high chance. Yeah, I'm thinking Mitsuru is probably the likely one here. Let's go see how many of those we... Well, it doesn't really matter how many I've got. Yeah, I only have 2 left here. I'm having that sort of, like, end of December sort of, now that everything is no longer out of whack, my body can just sort of crash, and it's like, have you ever had that sort of... Like, this is common for a lot of people. You have, like, that sort of, month of December where you've got like a million things to do, so you're like super stressed, but you like feel fine because you're powering through it and like your adrenaline's high the entire month. And then as soon as you don't have that anymore, your body's like, oh thank God, and just dies on you. Yeah, you usually don't feel as bad during like the stressful stuff as you do like well, I guess it depends on how good you are at coping with it, but I usually don't feel bad during stressful events. I feel bad, like, when I can finally relax. Mixed with the sort of, like, feeling of, oh, thank God that's over. Although I like Christmas. It's just, it's a busy time of year.
Everyone, listen
Exams
up.
start on Monday. Have you guys been studying? I'm the one who takes the fall if you don't score well, you know. Open your textbooks for today's lessons on incorrect use of the plural form. These can trip up a lot of people. The most common form ends in an S, ES, and IES. Got it?
What?
However, there are some irregular plural forms too. You seem confused, Iori-kun. For example, is it moose or mooses? It's moose. Meese. Do you know which of the following is an irregular plural noun?
Huh?
Huh? What? Me? Ugh, I wasn't listening at all. Sorry, help me out, man. Do you catch what she said? Do you know what the answer is? Okay, so it has to be a noun, Wishes, lives, dreams. I feel like, which one is technically a noun? Is a wish a noun? I feel like they all could be a noun. I'm actually just going to look this up. Lives? Okay. Sure, why not?
Bingo!
Oh, so you were listening. You got a funny way of showing it, though. Like most singular nouns, you can add an S to dream to form dreams. Oh, did she say irregular? Yeah, because that's irregular because it's life and then it modifies the F to a V. I think I missed the word irregular. Since wish ends in SH, you can add ESD as plural form wishes. Okay, on to the next one. Man, I sure wish they'd stop calling me out. Thanks, sir. You're a real homie. Yuki-kun really got Yori out of a pinch just now. He's such a nice guy. What's also annoying about that one is, like, it's text only, so you can't hear them saying it. So it's like, are they saying lives or are they saying lives? I've always been really bad at figuring out the names of grammar. Like, I'm not that bad when it comes to structuring my sentences grammatically correctly, but if you ask me to name any of the individual components of it, I'm going to look at you like you're speaking like Klingon or something like that.
Wait, seriously?
Dude, this is crazy. How am I supposed to think about exams when the world's coming to an end? You always have an excuse, don't you, Junpei? Admittedly, this is a better one than normal. But, you know, why don't you talk to the guidance counselor? Mr. Adagawa would absolutely take that seriously. Let's see here. It's before exams, so I can't actually talk to the majority of people that I would normally talk to. Maybe the person I was supposed to actually boost wasn't Mitsuru. Maybe it was Star guy. Oh no, I can still talk to her though. Let's go check out if he's around though. I forget what days he's around. He is here. It doesn't actually matter. Oh, I need to do one thing first that's very important. Alright, let's see if we can talk to Ono. This way. Get back in here.
Right.
Ah, Yuki, I've been waiting for you. Okay, not really. I looked and looked, but there's nothing at my house that's not related to Masamune. This didn't belong to Masamune personally, but it still has ties to him, so... Do you really need this? Maybe you've reconsidered? Not that I'm reluctant at all to give it to you, of course. So I'll give it to you, but let's take good care of it, right? It'll become a family heirloom, right? Kenetsugu's helm.
Glad to hear it.
You must be proud, Yuki. You got a family heirloom now. Yeah, I guess this is how it should be. Well, I still got a few of those left at home. This is the second time I'm giving a helm to a student, after all. That Bebe. You know him? He's an exchange student in my class. Back in spring when he first came here, he admired it so much that I let him have it. It does my heart good to see the samurai spirit is still alive in you kids, even those from a foreign country. Must be because the glorious lives of the Sengoku generals transcend history. That's not entirely wrong. Masamune Date, for example, the amazing thing about him is that he... Wonder which of the weird stories about Date Masamune he was about to tell there. The one where he ripped out his own eye for the reason of not letting the enemy do that to him. In fact, they never technically lost a battle. The fact that he built like the first Western-style ship in Japan and then sold it to the Vatican. He didn't personally sell it to the Vatican or personally make it, but you know. Which is weird because like the Date weren't actually one of the Christian convert groups, like the Otome or whatever. Alright, so we probably talked to the other guys since Mitsuru seems to always be around. Oh, I can go here now too. Happened again. I warned my boss just for gathering info. I was looking into Mr. Kirijo and Mr. Ikitsuki's relationship, and the boss called me off. I asked him why, and all he gave me was the usual bull about the higher-ups not liking it. Hey there, Union. But this pattern is similar to the Gekkoken student incidents. There's something else behind all this, I'm sure of it. On New Year's Eve, I always get together with my old school friends for some sake. But every year, I fear more of them don't show up. It can't be helped at my age. That's rough.
Marvelous.
It's not even necessarily a thing that just happens at his age, though. Like, you know, people get lives, they can't go there anymore. They've got, like, families. Here, it may not be much, but this is my gift to you. Please accept it.
I'm looking forward to it.
And then some of them come back, too. Because, like, their kids grow up or whatever, and they don't have to do that anymore, so they want to do what they used to do. Oops.
Are you accepting a... Let's hear the results.
I see, so this is it. The helm from the ancient Sengoku era. The heft, the texture, the character for love on the brow. Does that love protect the head, or is it love for the helm?
How
Mysteries upon
splendid.
mysteries. Still, it is wonderful helm. This satisfies my request. Why don't you take the helm with you? I believe it suits you far better than it does me. Please take this as your reward. 7 twilight fragments. That's lovely. Go water the flowers. What?
Think of it.
Well, we're taking a stroller in Gekugan High School together. Notice the flowers on the rooftop garden are on the verge of dying. Perhaps because not many people frequent that area? What a sad sight for such a lovely spot. Would you be so kind as to give those flowers some
I will
water?
await a report of
It's
success.
like December, dude. They're all dead. Okay.
Very well.
Alright, so how do I get to the roof of Gekukan? The helmet won't fit on all heads. Well, it was just people wanted to look at it. It wasn't for wearing, necessarily. I guess we just try all of the doors until somewhere random that we don't normally get into lets me in, and we get a... Oh, right, exams, though. Maybe it's the student, or the teacher room again. You reach the roof from the stairs near... Wait, you can just go up there? I thought that was blocked off. Isn't it? Oh shit, you can't just go up here. Oh shit. Well, that guy there, isn't he acting funny? Not really. Really? Well, if you ask me, he seemed weird. What guy? That guy. Okay. Well, apparently there were twilight fragments up here this entire time. I probably missed the secret last rooftop social link. God damn it. Alright, well, whatever. Hello, weird man. First thing I do when I get to school is look for her. Then when I finally find her, I get butterflies in my stomach. What should I do? What should I do? Flowers seem like they're about to wilt. Looks like the spot didn't get any water. Maybe I should water the flower bed. I gave the flowers some water. They should be fine for now. It's December. They're all dead. Kind of interesting that they just let you up there. Alright. I have to find the Christmas present. I don't even know what the Christmas present is supposed to be, but I'm assuming that I can just sort of, like, go to all the different stores and, like, ask around. What's your boyfriend up to now? I'm waiting for my boyfriend. We're going to study together for our finals. And guess what? Instead of studying at the library, we're going to study in his room. On second thought, maybe I should tell him I can't study today. You two have been pretty serious about this for a while, so, you know, whatever. I gave up trying to learn about the observatory. I actually learned that there's nothing to learn about it. I just can't believe the school built that thing. I mean, why build it if no one's going to use it? Also, I do have to look up, like, the specifics for, all of the fusions, because I'm lazy as hell and I don't know how to do fusion stuff. You might have noticed this, but, my personas are weak as hell, and I do not care to fix that.
Good day. Are you accepting a request? Wonderful.
Seems you've completed a request. One moment, please, while I check. Thank you for watering the flowers that are on the verge of withering.
To think of it.
I've heard that plants grow so long as one continues to water them. That is not true. Admirable, isn't it? But plants aren't the only ones capable of such a thing. Hey there. Yeah, it has been a little while. I think that you're probably the same person as Master Malo that I've seen before, but everyone's name changed, so I'm having a little bit of difficulty making sure I know for sure. Is that what you've sort of gone with as your name for, like, I don't know why they changed it. It drives me crazy. Maybe I'll try this watering process on myself as well. There's part of me I'd like to cultivate. Do you not drink water normally? That is... Next time you see me, maybe I'll grow a little in some way. Please take this as your reward. Yeah, no, humans actually do need to drink water as well. But you're not human, so you know what? Maybe it's fine.
Are you accepting a request?
Let's see here.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I have to get it
I
from
will
Santa.
wait a report.
What
Very
the
well.
hell? Okay, so, wait.
Good day. I shall be.
Oh. This had better not take time. Makes things easier just accepting all the requests at once. I found that for the majority, you don't actually have to accept them. They did it like a while ago. Yeah, it drove me crazy. Like, for example, this one, if I just get the Dojigiri Yasutsuna, I can just show up here and it doesn't actually matter that, like, I accepted it or not.
Do you have any siblings?
Same thing for this
I
one. Like, if I get the
myself
request
have a
report,
useless younger brother.
or progress report,
Perhaps I shall introduce you to him one day.
I don't actually need to have the quest accepted, so I found it sort of like irrelevant for me to do that. You better not actually take up my day because I've got
Very
plans.
well,
They're not important plans, but I have no idea. If I recall correctly, this doesn't take time, so
Good day. I've been waiting for you.
shall we be on our way? Sure. Is this the last one? I think this is probably the last one.
So, this is your current domicile, the student dormitory.
Fortunately for me, my
So
display
this
name
is
is the same
your
as like my
room.
other name, so
I've never seen many of these
it hasn't
items
changed my
before.
comments in other places, but I don't go to too many places to comment. Well, that's not true. I comment in a lot of videos. This is your room. I've never seen many of these items before.
If I might be permitted to ask, when I made the request to visit your room, did it make you a little suspicious?
Not really. Everything you do is strange and bizarre, so everything that you do, I assume, has some sort of ulterior motive that makes it no sense to the human mind to comprehend, so... Not really.
I see. In truth, there is something I wanted to tell you. During my forays into your world, I encountered a great many things. Every single one of our outings is a treasured memory, each one a polished, glittering gem.
I do kind of wonder where you can get a hat like that, because I have no idea what that hat is supposed to look like.
Walking around the crowded Port Island streets, sampling the local cuisine.
I'm not a huge fan of Pal World. I have not played it. Like, I don't usually like open world games to begin with, so like that's a big thing that I don't really care about. I don't really care about Pokemon that badly, so I don't care about edgy Pokemon with guns. I don't think that things are made better by just taking it and then adding guns to it, so like there's really nothing about Pal World that's for me. She has no problem. She doesn't take my hard-earned money. She literally just throws her own money into there. It's the salary for your payment. I have not paid her that much money. I have not gotten that much stuff out of the compendium.
Idling the hours away at the shrine.
Still in
even
November for your
visiting
playthrough?
School for a day.
Of Persona 3?
And I
So we're
came
not
to a
too far off. This is
realization.
December.
I had been subconsciously requesting to visit locations that were more and more central to your life.
That is how you ask tour guides. You want to get tour guides who know what they're about there. Yeah, I don't
Today,
strictly
I
speaking
endeavored
like
to
mind
visit the
Pal
one
World.
place
It's just
in
it's
your
not for
world
me.
where I could learn the most about you. That is the reason as to why I requested to visit your room. If I may be so bold, do you recall the day you gave me a tour of your school?
I basically have played like Pokemon Red, Blue, and like Silver, and that's about it. Because all the Pokemon games are exactly the same, so I'm just like, okay, I've played literally every Pokemon game now, I'm fine.
There was a moment where I mentioned that I felt very fulfilled when I touched you.
I remember that, yep.
It was the first time I'd ever felt that way. I thought to myself, why did I feel so fulfilled?
You're working right now? That sucks. But that makes sense. It is, you know, a Monday.
But after coming
I've worked
all
good
the way
later.
here, I finally found my answer. I believe it's because I had the chance to walk in your shoes.
Give me back my shoes, Elizabeth.
Those of us who reside in the Velvet Room wait with great anticipation for our guests. Their arrival is our only link to the outside world and gives us a reason for being. When I'm together with you, I can have that all for myself.
I think I get it.
Let me put it more plainly. I'm rather naive to the ways of your world, and there must have been many times when I behaved quite strangely.
Yeah, no, that was what I was saying when I said I was not surprised by anything that you do anymore.
However, even I understand the significance of inviting a gentleman
At least I have a stable
into
job.
his own
Yeah,
room.
that's true.
If you wouldn't mind, I'd love for you to guide me through it.
Through what? I think technically in this playthrough I have to choose this one, so we'll do that, but
I understand. I will refrain from asking any further.
I'm not actually sure that that matters, strictly speaking, as far as Elizabeth goes. But, you know, we're going for the sort of typical committed relationship playthrough in this one. I don't actually know if it makes a difference.
I feel as if I've become an entirely different person compared to when I first set foot in your
I still think
world.
it's funnier in Persona 5, where it's like you're going out with multiple people and they beat the ever-loving crap out of you on Valentine's Day. I like that quite a bit. Trophy Pop? I don't think that I get that now. I think I already got that. But
If I stay on this side any longer, I fear I will forget my duties entirely.
party members never even cross paths with her. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I know that you kind of can get... I've heard that you can get in trouble in this version of the game for being in multiple relationships, but I don't know how. It used to be that you would have the card reversals, which was an absolute pain in the ass, because that actually happened even if you only had one romantic interest, which was really a nightmare. Wait, you had to... That was the romance option for all? I didn't think that was actually a romance option. I thought you could... maybe it was, actually. I can't remember. No, you might be right, actually.
But I understand that wouldn't be ideal for you.
I remember the reversals made that a nightmare, though. That was the worst.
That is why I am drawing the line. No more visits here. I shall remain on my side. Thank you very much for acting as a guide on my journey of discovery.
Persona 4 is the sort of only game where it feels like you really just don't get punished at all for that, and Persona 5, I think, is the funniest for that.
I am truly grateful. Now then, though the sorrow may be sweet, let us part.
I'm gonna have to visit you, like, every day anyway to get, like, Personas fused and stuff like that. It's fine. Turn to the Velvet Room with Elizabeth. Okay. Oh, no, there is actually that. Distinguished Visitor is a trophy. Okay, for sure. In Pheasant Portable, in addition to reverses, you also said, watch out for completely breaking the social link. Oh, man. Yeah, no, I never actually had that happen to me, so that's not, like, the biggest deal for me.
My request. Let's hear the results.
Show my gratitude for indulging my curiosity at the end. I have something truly special for you. With it, you'll be able to fuse Lucifer of the Judgment Arcana. In this game, the jealousy and social link breaking wasn't kept, but two of them can still be reversed. Wait, which ones can be reversed? The Lord of Hell, whom no mere human could dare reach. His power
I'm looking
unparalleled.
forward to it.
However, someone of your caliber is plenty capable of rising to the challenge. I stream on Mondays and I stream on Wednesdays. On Mondays, I start out at 12 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, roughly. And on Wednesdays, I start at 2 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. I can buy it, but only gaze from below. However, I am willing to stay by your side, no matter what heights you
Of
reach.
course.
I will overcome any ordeal that may stand in the way of my goal. That I believe so. This now concludes the last of my requests to explore your world. Thank you very much for everything you've done for me. Please take this as your reward. Tyrant's Horn. What the hell is that? With the acquisition of Tyrant's Horn, you can now... I thought that was a separate thing. Okay. I remember in 4, there's, like, only one reversal, and it's with someone who does a fake reversal. Like, it's, the Moon Arcana.
Very well, then.
Yukari and Chihiro can be reversed? Huh, interesting. I stream on Monday at 12 o'clock Mountain Standard Time and Wednesday at 2 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Generally speaking. Oh, there's something going on over here. Okay, so what is... There's a guy up there with an exclamation mark. He looks shifty as hell. He looks a bit like Shinzo Abe, but it can't be him. He got shotgunned. Maybe not that much. It kind of does, actually. Hey, you there. This may seem sudden, but do you want to be Santa? What the hell are you talking about? See you later. Yeah, good luck with work, you know. Santa? Well, just between you and me, I'm the Santa who makes kids' wishes come true on Christmas. Huh. Well, you can't really tell when I'm dressed like this. I'm actually looking for someone to help me with my merry duties right now. This is a special job, but we're always short on staff. What do you say? Want to give it a try? Sure. Great, let's get on with it. But first, one question for you. Can you show me proof that you've done something good for the world? If I rescue someone from somewhere dangerous, maybe he'll acknowledge my deed. Come to think of it, I received a thank you letter from a missing person I rescued. Show the person claiming to be Santa a thank you letter. I see, so you rescued a missing person. Putting yourself in line to help others is not something everyone can do. Fantastic, you passed the test. Here, take this. Santa hat. Congratulations, you're now a certified Santa. Apprentices only get the hat, though. So right off the bat, here's your first task. Deliver this to someone who needs it. A Christmas present. This year's work is pretty much taken care of already. You can start working hard for next year. Well, I'll see you when the time comes. Merry Christmas. Okay, well... not too sure what to think about any of that, honestly. So that probably was one of the ones that I had to actually activate the quest for to get, but... You know, it's fine. Alright. Here you go, Merry Christmas. Here's your present. I probably should actually just give this on the 25th. I think that'd be funnier, but I would totally forget. Ah, so you finally brought my Christmas present. Then, without further ado, Elizabeth took not the present, but the Santa hat and put it on. When did that come with a beard and mustache, and why is that exactly the same color as your hair? Did you just grow that? I see, one must first become Santa before partaking in Christmas.
Marvelous.
I suppose that experience itself is the most valuable gift of all, is it not? I brought an actual gift.
Is that true?
Oh, is that so? My apologies. However, I've taken quite a liking to this hat, so you may have the present. Consider it a Christmas present from the one and only Elizabeth Claus. Okay. Incense box. Please take this as your reward, rubies. Great, fantastic. Alright, I guess we'll activate this in case it's one of those ones that I have to find something, but I kind of don't think I do. Technically speaking, I don't think I actually have to care about any more of these quests, but I'll try and do whatever I can anyway. Okay. What does that item do? That's equipment, that's an accessory. Also, did I finally get my own maid outfit? Is that something I can wear now? Incense box. Insta-heal. Contains a pleasant fragrance. Quickly cures status ailments. That could actually be really, really good. I'm thinking actually we give Yukari the incense box. And the reason that I want her to have that is that if your healer gets hit by Charm, it can ruin your entire game. So we have this. She immediately heals from her status effect, and then she can, like, go back to normal and not instantly full heal the last boss. And also, she's got the ability to, like, heal status effects on the party, so she's the best person to have that with. So, that's all good. Alright. Is this my maid outfit? I don't even have the butler outfit yet. What is going on, game? Why is this not... we already had this for her, so I don't think that's that. Red shorts was him. Interesting. Okay. Blue swimmer was him. Okay. Nope. Oh, finally. Winter uniform. Damn it. Okay, well, she doesn't have very many interesting outfits. Neither does Koromaru for obvious reasons, but, you know. Fuka? No, she does get one. Okay, well, whatever. It's weird that the main character doesn't get his outfits. Alright. Well, that's all the inane stuff out of the way. Let's go ahead and do our social link here.
Yo.
I was feeling hungry, but I wanted to wait for you. I was hoping we could eat together. Okay, this will work. I just gets the blue sundress for completing one of the Elizabeth requests. I forgot which one, though. Huh. Okay. Let's get some takoyaki today. I want some fresh off the stove. It is very funny when she's wearing the blue sundress and she's like Naruto running all over the place.
I'm so lucky I get to eat such amazing food.
Man, my guy, you're having it rough, huh?
Should I bring some home? If I do, I'd have to pay for it.
Did you not pay for this? Oh, yeah, right. They said they give him free stuff sometimes. He probably doesn't want me to do this.
It's fine. I should be able to cover it. Oh, by the way, about my mom. She's gonna be out of the hospital soon.
That's good news.
Just when I was finally getting the hang of taking care of everyone myself. And guess what else? My teammates offered to help me with the kids, too. They even said to pick my sister up from preschool. I guess everyone's been worried about me. And there I was, total tunnel vision, trying to do everything on my own. In the end, maybe it was my fault the team couldn't work together.
I didn't know that was a problem. Don't sweat it.
Honestly, that's reassuring to hear from you. I feel a lot better about everything now that I know how everyone really feels. I'm having fun just running laps. My body feels light as a feather now. Oops, guess I kind of started rambling there. Sorry, but I gotta get going. Take it easy. And don't forget, I'm only able to focus on training again because you had my back. And I feel great, so thanks, buddy.
I gotta say, really spoke from the heart. I feel like we're getting closer. Okay. Definitely gonna have to use an app thing here.
Later.
Decided to go back to the dorm. Fantastic. Okay. I definitely think that we need to boost that one again.
I see you're back.
Exams begin next week. I know it's hard to focus, but don't ignore the present because you're worried about the future. Don't just be giving up on life. No point in that.
I think.
Personally, I'm going to keep on like always. I'll keep going to Tartarus and studying too. I'm not leaving the ring without a win. Okay, great. A lot of dialogue this month. Alright.
Hey!
Sucks that we have exams at a time like this. Are you studying for them? Sure.
Huh?
Seriously? Wow, I'm impressed that you're able to concentrate with all that's going on. I've actually already maxed my stats, so I don't even need to study. Ha 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 ha.
Nah.
Dude, I'm in serious trouble. I haven't studied at all for the exams. What about you? Of course I have.
What?
I finished ages ago. What the heck? We're buddies, right? Pals, partners in crime? Come on, join me on the road to failure. Shouldn't I be helping you onto the road to... whatever. You know what?
Okay then.
I was thinking about the connection between what Ikutsuki-san and Ryoji-kun both told us, and then everything finally made sense. Ikutsuki-san made us fight the Troll of Shadows in hopes that the appraiser would return. And by doing so, he managed to fuse Ryoji-kun, who was inside you, with the Troll of Shadows. And that's when Ryoji-kun appeared to us as the appraiser in a completed form. Okay? It'll be hard to go back to the way things were. No matter what I do, I find myself going in circles. Okay. Let's see what's on TV. Winter sales about to begin at many major retailers. The town's department stores have calculated their estimated profits for the holiday season, though they were hoping for revenues of 110 to 120%. The lack of shoppers due to apathy syndrome may mean those expectations will be missed. Almost certainly. But, you know, I'm sure they could make up for it once apathy syndrome is ended forever and blah blah blah, but that won't be this Christmas. This Christmas gets ruined. There's no Satan to help this Christmas, not like in Persona 5. Sataniel, technically, but, you know, Satan nonetheless. Okay, where'd he go? Alright, so I'll have to buy more of those. I'm completely out. Fortunately, I don't have to buy them ahead of time, so I can just buy them whenever. Saturday, though, I don't know who's going to be available here.
Let's skim through this.
Exams start next Monday, so today I'll be covering some of the more historically significant years. 645 was the Taiko Reform. 610 was when the Heijo Kyo was established. 794 was when the Heian Kyo was established. And I'm going to skip ahead a few hundred years now. What the hell? I'm feeling sleepy. Should I close my eyes for a few minutes and stay awake?
Yes, exactly.
I still remember Satanel's fusion recipe. Arsene, Anzu, Ishtar, Michael, Satan, and Lucifer. Jeez, that's a lot. Oh, we're really close to the Age of the Samurai now. Yeah, Persona 5's ending is really, really kind of, well, the original ending, not the new ending, but it has got a lot of really dumb things about it. It is definitely, it's like, I'm going to defeat God with the power of friendship and this gun I found. Force myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. Okay. I have played Golden. I have played every release of Persona since 3 came out. I've technically also played, like, Persona 1 and 2, except I can't remember, I don't know if I played all of them. There's some that haven't been released or localized properly, and I've not played those. I don't like 1 and 2 anywhere near as much. I think that I had to have been sort of, like, ahead of the curve and have played those sort of when they were out originally, because their mechanics are so old and outdated that I can't really enjoy them. I'm not the sort of person who can go back to, like, a really ancient-ass game and be like, this is actually really great. No, I kind of need my modern conveniences for some things. I did not fuse Izanagi no Okami and Golden, because I don't actually know if I played a New Game Plus. I just usually play, like, the full playthrough, and I don't usually do the New Game Plus content. Because I kind of find, like, it's sort of pointless to do the New Game Plus, because you just sort of coast through it really easily, so it's like, it's the same game, but, like, easier, and I don't really need to do anything, so, is there something special that you get when you do that, or, isn't the town messy these days? Is it? I'm telling you, man. Is it because of all the people lying on the ground? I don't think that you should treat them as litter, although there is litter on the ground here, I guess. You love this game? I like this game too. Yeah, I don't know if I... Well, yeah, no, I probably do love this game. I definitely like the Persona 4 better, and I like Persona 5 better, but it definitely is, like, really high up there anyway. Alright, let's go talk to Mitsuru, I guess, today. Where'd she go?
Oh.
Does have an additional challenge fighting against Margaret. Yeah, but I don't need to get my ass kicked by Margaret. That doesn't sound like that would be... That doesn't sound like that would be great. I would just immediately die. I would break a rule and get hit by Megiddo and just, you know, get erased. Take the 999 damage. As for Izanagi no Okami, his unique place his alignment is the World Arcanum, which unfortunately means no Arcana Burst when you fuse him. Well, that sucks. Just finished P3R. Are you skipping 4? I guess they have to make the remake for that one. Yeah, P4 is next. It's good. P4 is really good. The soundtrack is so good. I actually kind of miss the original one. I think that some of the songs in the original Persona 3 are better. Like, the opening theme song, Burn My Dread, is just so much more iconic than the new opening. Don't have any plans. I even think, actually, like, well, you know, that's just me being crotchety and old, but, you know. I think there's a couple other songs where I kind of prefer... I think most games I prefer the original openings over the remake openings. Order only has one rule, that is don't equip anybody with the unimpotent orb accessory. Besides that, anything goes. I would absolutely break that rule by accident, though. That's the problem. Like, I don't remember if you were here for when I was playing Metaphor. There's bosses that have rules. There's actually quite a few of them, mostly the dragons. There's a lot of dragons in Metaphor, and a lot of them have rules that you have to follow, and I could not follow the rules. It was bad.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. I'm grateful you always make time for me, but still, not sure if I should order the same thing as last time or try something completely new. The other crazy details about Izanagi no Okami are it takes 12 personas to fuse him, and you can't register him to the compendium. The stats and why can't you register him? I think I've acquired a taste for fast food. Oh no.
Just the other day, I had the urge to ride my motorcycle out at night to buy some.
Starts at the base of 80 in all stats, resists everything. That's good. Resist everything I don't know if is actually as good as having, like, reflect or negate on a few things, though. Because you can have a roster that, like, in aggregate reflects or negates, like, all damage, which I think is a little bit better, but... Resist everything is still solid. Especially against some of the final bosses where they've got, like, all elements.
It's your fault that I'm having these temptations now, you know.
You invited me here.
Do you remember when I told you I was hesitant to meet up with you like this? I'd like it if you could forget I ever said that. We both sleep under the same roof. There's no point in stressing over it. And besides, I just need to steel my resolve. Say, I have just one favor to ask. Could you continue to show me new places like this? Just until graduation.
I don't think I actually can keep that promise, but,
I'd like to see more of this world that I've been so blind to. Or is that too selfish a request?
I don't mind. I'll be dead by then, but, you know.
Thank you.
When you equip and go to Chagall, the skill card you extract from him is Victory Cry. Costs 500,000 per duplication. What the hell?
Let's make some
I don't even know if I've got
memories with the
500,000
little time we have
now.
left.
I'm
You've
chronically,
taught me so
like,
many new
poor
things.
in these games, though. Like, I get mocked for the fact that I have no money in these games, so...
Whether you're taking command in battle or just talking with me like this, as long as I have these memories of you, I'll be all right. Or so I hope.
I can sense Mitsuru's resolve. Our relationship has grown. That's 7 there.
Now then, the day is still young. You promised me your time. I'd like you to make good on that now.
Hung out with Mitsuru until it was time to return to the dorm. How much money do I have? Oh, hello. Don't forget, it's almost time for exams. Elizabeth is taking your money in Persona Summoning, child support, and alimony. I actually don't, I don't actually pull too many of my Personas out of the register, so that hasn't actually been a huge problem this run. I just don't earn anything. My particular playthrough style, I just don't actually, I actually do have over 500,000. I have 602,000 at this point in the game. Which I feel like is pretty low given that we're near the end, but,
No.
although I propose living life as normally as possible, I suppose that's easier said than done, knowing what's going to happen. It's almost too much to bear. Okay, so those guys are studying, but I don't have to do that. I could talk to them anyway so I could get Yukari's social link up a little bit. But apparently there's something going on here, too. What the hell's going on here? Is it over this way? Oh, Akihiko's here. That's random. Okay, well, you know what? Let's do this.
Yeah.
Alright, so you've decided that you want to bring me out for ramen again, which means we're going to get in a fight again, right? Don't worry, I came armed this time. I did not really, but... Have I been selling the materials? Yes, I have been selling the materials, yeah. You saw my text, right? Want to get moving and warm up a little? Should I spend the evening with Sonata? Sure.
Yes.
Cool, let's do this. Every time we get, like, attacked by miscreants, but, you know... Alright, first on the list is jogging to Naganaki Shrine. Let's go. Hey, are we not getting accosted by miscreants this time?
You were actually able to keep up with me on my training regimen. I'm impressed. So, what do you think?
Of what?
Well, the reason I asked you to join me today is...
We finally found you, Akihiko-san.
I knew it!
We've had a good run up until now. Today's where it ends.
Don't feel bad about screaming if you gotta. No one's coming to save you, though.
Get him, Koromaru. He's always hanging around here
These
anyway.
guys just don't know when to quit.
There's no getting away this time. Not for you, and not for your chicken shit buddy either.
Not that it'd matter anyway. You guys live at the dorm nearby, don't you?
500,000 at Club Escapade, you can get the Armor-Type necklace and protect another party member against status elements. I've already got fast recovery on Aegis, so I don't need that for her. The only other person I potentially want to put that on is myself, maybe, but there's other things I'd probably prefer.
Yeah, we saw some girls there. And a kid, too. Sure hope they're keeping safe.
What is that weird outfit that everyone in the back has? You're the scum of the earth.
Stay back. I'll create an opening so you can escape. If you're going after my friends, then I'll be your first obstacle. Come on. Make your move.
Don't you know what'll happen if a trained guy like you hits an amateur? The boxing team will be suspended, and you'll be expelled. Or worse, you'll go to prison, and your life will be over. Is that what you want? Huh?
That is true. I can never do something like that to my supervisor or my boxing teammates. But even if that's how I feel, I can't back down now. I'll carry that responsibility and pay for it the rest of my life if I have to. I will protect what's important to me. That's why I have these fists.
Akihiko, most of us are just born with fists. You don't... Well, whatever.
What the hell are you going on about?
Oh,
I like how that instead of a fighting pose, it looks like I'm about to draw a gun. It's legitimate self-defense.
all right then. I'll trust my back to you. Just try not to hurt him. I'm sure you can handle that.
Cocky little bastards!
Looks like that does it. That was quite the challenge considering their numbers. Are you alright? Don't ever show your face around here again. If I ever hear you're threatening my friends, you know what'll happen next.
Got it.
Come on, it's getting cold. Plus, someone might have called the police.
I don't know if anyone can easily see up into the shrine, honestly.
Let's go to my room for now.
Taking out the evoker would have been very funny. Yeah, I think that would have been great.
Well, I'd like to put out some tea, but I have to take these off first.
I know what those are. I don't know. Alright, stylish, I guess. They're not stylish, but, you
They're
know.
more than just fashionable. These hand wraps protect my hands and wrists.
Yeah, I know that.
Not only do these protect me, but they can affect the power of my punches depending on how I wrap them.
They don't really impact the power of your punches. They make it so your hand's more compressed, so they hit a smaller area, but
Whether my fists deal damage or not depends on these. I guess they're like my partners in the ring. Anyways, make yourself comfortable. So, the reason I asked you to join me today. It's because I wanted you to know what I've been working on.
are you sure it isn't because you felt like getting in a fist fight? Because literally every time we get together, there's a fist fight.
I spent a lot of time training and gaining more experience. And I thought I'd finally reached a point where I could feel confident in my abilities. But after hearing what the appraiser said, I felt afraid. I felt anger too, knowing that all the training I'd put myself through was meaningless.
Just punch death, it's fine.
I told myself I'd face things head on, but I'm still as weak as I was before. Tell me, do you think I'm strong enough now?
Don't lose hope.
You're totally right. I'm sure I'll find my answers
We
soon
won't
enough.
know until we've gone and punched Nix in the face.
Everyone loses confidence in themselves from time to time. And that's when their weakness rears its ugly head. Being on the verge of grasping something, but grappling with the fear and frustration of losing everything again. It's so hard to overcome. And it's a feeling I understand all too well. I know we've pushed this crucial decision on you. And I can only imagine how hard that must be. But try not to blame Junpei and the others.
Like I said, I blame Igus. They can make it up to me.
That's fine. I know they'll come through. Anyway, as someone who was there too, I just wanted you to know. No matter what you decide, I'm still gonna do what I have to do. I've faced off against countless opponents to get where I am now. If I said all my training was meaningless, then that would be spitting on all of their efforts too. And that would be absolutely unacceptable. Wouldn't you agree? Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a tangent like that. Not only did I ask you to join me today, but you got dragged into my fight too. I've got to at least pay you back for that.
Yeah, that's happened a not inconsiderable number of times, you know.
I'm pretty sure my special protein blend is around here somewhere.
Quick run. I can see a familiar handmade craft on the desk. It's that cardboard gold medal that Sonata's sister made. Don't do that, you'll break it. It's made out of cardboard.
Oh, that. I was thinking of sending that back to my parents when I write them a New Year's card. We don't know how the future's gonna turn out. It's better if it doesn't stay with me.
Don't run away, you coward.
You're one unusual guy. I was thinking this during the fight earlier, but for some reason, I feel like I can trust you to watch my back. Together, we can overcome anything.
I'm the leader, I'm in the front, and I get hit first. I need you guys to watch my back.
For a long time, all I cared about was having the power to protect others. And I thought being hard on myself and competing with others was the only way I was going to do that.
That's one way to do it if you want to do it that way.
Although, it is true that I've gotten more capable through my reckless approach. But now, there are others who fight alongside me. So I have people who I want to protect. But at the same time, I want them to be there fighting with me. In the end, it's because I have all of you that I feel like I can become even stronger. I still
This
don't
is a
know if I'm
long
strong or
conversation
kind enough
event.
to deserve this medal. But this is my starting point. And it's something that I should keep with me. You've taught me another valuable lesson today. Now, where to put this?
Should put it on display. Put it up with your other trophies.
Yeah. I think I will. I did it, Miki.
Keep working hard.
If you say so. I'll keep fighting like I'm up for a shot at the title belt.
Yeah, well, I think that if you can punch out death, then you're a real shoo-in for winning any other competition, so...
I may not be very good at motivating people with words, but you can trust I'll never back down from a fight. Even if I'm battered and on the ground, I'll get back up every time.
Yeah, that's because the only person who can't have that happen is me, so great, fantastic, thanks. I would appreciate it
I'll
more if
never
the rest
give
of you
up.
guys would actually just, take
That's
out
my
a healing
duty to
item
all
and
of
fix
you.
when I die, too, that'd be great.
So you can count on me. I swear I will protect you. That being said, there's still so much I owe you for. I'll be doing what I can to pay back that debt. I haven't really thanked you for all your help until now either. Ah, right. I was going to at least thank you for what you did today. Damn. Looks like I'm out of protein powder.
Your head's blocking it, but you know what? I don't need any, so let's, leave it at
What else
that.
do I have? Ah, here. You can have these dumbbells. Just a minute. I'll get them ready for you. You could change the weight on these ones to match whatever your muscle strength is. In your case, I'd start with 8 kilos. No, actually, I think you can handle 10. You could also use a machine, but you gotta do some resistance training with free weights too.
I quietly acknowledge Sonata's determination, then return to my room. I feel inspired by his enthusiasm. Do I get dumbbells as a, max SP increase by 3? I would have sworn that would have been an HP kind of moment there. Also, he didn't learn a new ability, which is the real tragedy here. Alright, let's go to the Home Shopping Network, I guess. An irritatingly catchy song comes from the speakers.
Amazing commodity.
Yada yada yada. Okay, what are we doing this time? The exam support set. The end of the year is fast approaching, and exam season is here. With this set, test taking will be a breeze.
Good.
We have the victory headband. Just wrap this around your head and you'll pass with flying colors. Oh my goodness, this is wonderful. Wait, there's more.
Bad kid.
We're throwing this mind supplement too. Guess how many? 10. Isn't the exam starting tomorrow? You know what? Sure, why not? It'll come in too late for me to actually use it, but what's the worst that could happen?
Thanks,
This is actually where I'm
kid.
losing all my money.
Bye-bye.
Getting scammed by Tanaka is where I've lost all my money, but you know, it's worth it. Man, I'm glad I don't buy like this in real life. Almost looks like he's smiling. He's also panting quite hard. Why is he panting hard? Oops. Oh well. Everyone needs a break once in a while. Would you like to join us? Wait, Senpai, it's girl time, remember? But what about me and Koromaru? It's okay, dogs and grade schoolers are allowed. Well, you heard her, so but the decision has been made.
Oh, maybe.
You're not gonna say, why aren't you studying or something like that. Just so you know, it can be pretty rude to interrupt a conversation like that. Besides, it's important to take
Precisely.
breaks too, you're right. And last minute studying won't make much of a difference anyway.
Isn't that?
Wait, is that your way of saying we're hopeless? That's not very nice, Senpai.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot to think about, but we still have to study for our exams, or rather, I feel like I'll go crazy if I don't.
What?
Wow, Fukusan, you're a really serious student. Yes, she is. I know what you mean, as much as I hate to admit it.
Yes, precisely.
That's fine, it's probably for the best. In fact, getting back into your routine might help you think more clearly when the day comes.
By the way,
It's pretty rare for you to be here, Mitsuru-san.
is that so?
Is it now? Oh, I suppose it's true, I never laughed like this with all of you before. It's a pleasant change of pace. I'll join you again if the opportunity presents itself. We'll be happy to have you anytime, right, Fuka? Of course, let's do this again. Well, maybe I will. Okay. Yeah,
guess so.
she said she would act like we should just act like everything is normal. That probably refers to keeping our emotions in check. Doesn't mean you don't have to stay for exams if you normally don't. You'll be fine though, won't you? Of course.
Oh, right.
Well, that's good.
Nah.
Dude, I'm in serious trouble. I haven't studied at all for the exams. What about you? Of course I have.
What?
Okay. And I don't know if there's anything I can really do today that's useful. Inside the body politic, the Feathermen shrink down to investigate an official's disease. What? That's weird. Okay. Okay. Maybe I can talk to Benoru here? He is around today. I do also have Suimitsu around, but...
Yeah.
Let's go get some ramen. Today I'm gonna go with the special extra large.
So, the big meet for that scholarship was yesterday.
Did he win?
Are you seriously asking me that? I got first place, of course.
Congrats.
Well, what'd you expect? But really, thanks. Guess this means it's really over. Running track, I mean, kind of makes me feel empty inside.
What do you do now?
I'm thinking of finding a job, actually. Not to sound dramatic, but I want to do it to protect my family. I know where, too. My dad had connections at a car factory, so I'll apply there. Thing is, it's pretty far away. Go ahead and order extra noodles. It's on me.
I probably have substantially more money than you, dude. Alright, thanks.
Yeah, eat as much as you want.
It's noodles. They're probably, like, I don't know, 50 cents for an extra portion or something like that. It's pretty cheap in Japan,
You
actually.
helped me figure a bunch of things out, you know. I always blame school or my family for everything. I was using it as an escape from my own responsibilities.
Dude, that's kind of messed up, because those should not be your responsibilities. That is screwed.
I really lucked out by meeting you. If I hadn't, I'd still be stuck in that same... And I'll never forget that.
Well, I mean, it's good that you're coping with the situation that actually is happening, but man, you've got a freaking raw deal, dude.
Well, I better start packing. Got a lot of goodbyes to get through. And
Not as bad as
enough time.
Kamiki, but I mean, still.
We should grab a bite again after school soon. Who knows how many chances we'll get after this. Ramen's just too good to pass up, right?
I did eat instant ramen for lunch today. Hey man, the exam starts tomorrow, huh? I guess I'll use, this will be the first time I use an exam to distract me from something else. Haha. How successful have you been at doing that? Okay, again, I can skip that right now. But I may go for that just for the sake of not... I don't think I need to do anything else tonight, so... I'm just going to buy a bunch more of those programs, and then we'll just do the exams and figure out what the hell's up. Over this away.
Go have a look for yourself.
Okay, what have you got to say here? Dude, check out my arm. Whenever I feel something off, I get goosebumps. I get them when I was just walking down the street. Isn't this town weird, man? It is December, so it's cold. That also happens when it's cold out. Alright. Well, I guess we'll do this just because I've got nothing better to do.
Hey.
You remember finals start tomorrow, right? So I was just talking to Fuka, and we want to try staying together with everyone, like normal. I was going to talk to Kuruja-senpai about it, but it seems like she went out for a bit. I wonder if we'll get into trouble for organizing without permission. What? Why would they? Well, we can just apologize if that happens, but do you think anyone else wants to study anyway? You're right, some of them might want to be left alone, but I... What do you think? Do you want to stay and try to get back into normal swing of things? Sure.
Thanks.
Okay, give it a shot and invite everyone. You should get your materials ready in the meantime. This is gonna be me helping everyone else mostly, but you know what? They could do with the help.
Hey, so, didn't Kirijo-senpai say we shouldn't be hanging out like this? Think she'll be mad if she finds out?
I kind of doubt it. But I won't deny that seeing you all does remind me of recent events.
Right. Well then, why don't we just call it a wrap here?
Study, Junpei. This is for your sake.
Sonata-senpai, I'd like to ask for some help with this question. Oh, wait, Junpei-kun. I wanted to ask you,
Fuka, you've chosen poorly.
I think I'll take Koromaru for a walk.
God damn it, Ken.
Hey, wait! We'll all take him on a walk when we're done. You can sit back down, Amada-kun. Oh, I guess you found out. I was planning on inviting you too, Mitsuru-senpai. I do understand that we don't have time for chit-chat, but I just wanted to spend time with everyone. This was actually my idea. I was the one who wanted to gather everyone.
I'm just here because I'm trying to help Junpei not fail.
So, I'm sorry. I don't want everyone to get in trouble for my selfishness. Hey, you shouldn't be... Thanks, Yukari-chan. It's just... when I think this might be the last... in any case, I apologize for this. Let's just call it for today.
Let's keep studying. Specifically you, Junpei.
Thank you. After warning you all, I wasn't sure how to go back on it. I was actually taking a walk to mull it over. Yukari, Yamagishi.
Junpei
I feel
won't
the
fail.
same
He'll
way
end
you
up with
do.
a C-. Thank God, you know.
You did say we should try to go about our lives for now. You hear that, Junpei? Let's get to it.
If we're talking my life, studying's the last thing I'd be doing.
Yeah, that's why we're here to force you. Quick, someone get the rope.
Mitsuru-senpai, could you help me with this?
Of course. What question did you need help with?
We say it together as we always do. I feel I was able to focus better than usual. I get 0 of anything because, holy crap, this game. Alright.
How long have we been studying? Time really flies when we're all in it together. I agree. Thank you for going along with my suggestion, everyone. You think so? I hope everyone else feels the same way.
By the way, I hope you haven't forgotten about taking Koromaru for a walk.
Koromaru's sitting there being like, I'm here to study too. I need to study for my dog lessons.
Of course not. Come on, everyone, let's go.
That'll be it for studying then. Everyone, make sure to give it your all on the exams.
Alright, I'm gonna have forgotten, like, the answer to literally every single thing that they're gonna ask about here, but I will cheat. That is how we're gonna get through this. Okay. Second semester final exams begin today and will last for 6 days. Every single day of the week? That's rough. This question seems familiar. Which of the following originated in India? The number 0, I'm pretty sure. But, like I said, I'm cheating. So I'm not going to be able to look at chat for a little bit because I've got that up on my laptop here, or we're going to in a second. They actually invented quite a lot of different numbers or mathematical things in India. They were pretty advanced in mathematics for quite some time. They fell behind, I think, by like the 1600s or something like that. But okay, 9, 10, 11. December finals. Okay, Okay, the number 0. Yep. Trying to remember who would have originally invented the imaginary numbers, because that I think was that guy that was in Greece that got murdered for inventing imaginary numbers. I don't actually know these two at all. I have a feeling this is the right answer. Let's see if I can answer these correctly in my head and then check the answer before I submit it. That is what we're doing here. Same as usual. This question seems familiar. When heated, the beta amylase enzyme in sweet potatoes react with the starch present to produce which disaccharide? Maltose? Maltese. What? Maltesers are a candy, but I'm pretty sure it's because they have maltose in them. Maltose. Yep. I remember that because I didn't know the answer when they were asking that, so I had to look it up the first time. I wouldn't think that would be in sweet potatoes. Like, if you told me grains, then I would have been able to answer that, because, like, I know what, like, malted grains are, but I didn't know that was in sweet potatoes. Which Roman goddess has been theorized as the namesake for the month of April? Minerva? No, is it Venus? I can't remember. Oh, crap. Yeah, Venus. The reason I sort of switched in my head is like, no, Minerva is actually Athena, and that has nothing to do with it. We're looking for the one that is probably Aphrodite, but I can't actually remember the names of these very well. I have a feeling this is the right answer. But then I remembered, like, Venus de Milo is probably Aphrodite, but I couldn't remember for sure. This question seems familiar. In the Tale of Genji, who does Hikaru Genji compare to cherry blossoms? Isn't it Murasaki no Ue? No, that's the author. Oh man, I actually don't know because these are all just gibberish to me. I'm gonna guess this one, but I have no basis on that. Oh, it's the author. Oh man, that's interesting. Okay, because I'm pretty sure that Murasaki is the name of the author of the Tale of Genji. Well, neat. Okay. Okay, this should be the last one that I actually have to answer, and the last one should be a freebie. This question seems familiar. Which of the following words is not in the correct plural form? Mice, cacti, moose, geeses. I'm pretty sure it's geeses, but we'll double check. Geeses. Who decides that these are incorrect, by the way? I don't know who gets to decide that. Oh, do I actually have to answer another one? It's the last day of exams. Questions are just too easy. My pen won't stop moving. Okay. Alright. Well, we'll save here so that I've got a rotated one in case I did something wrong on one of the exam questions. But let's get the hell out of the answers. India probably also incorporated all those numbers into the Kama Sutra books as well. I don't know how many numbers you could incorporate into that, really. I mean, if that was the case, if you could get all of the numbers into there, then you'd think that more of them would show up online as just stupid meme numbers, like 69 or whatever. But we don't have that for all the numbers. We just have, like, a small number of numbers for that. So I don't know if they got all of them. Actually, they use a different number system there. They don't use Arabic numerals, do they? I wonder what the ones that they do use in India are. Have you noticed around Christmas time, people flirt like crazy? And the magazines are filled with sappy pictures. Isn't that overkill? Man, I wish Santa would bring me a girlfriend this year. That would be creepy. I met Santa. He's just a dude. That was a hard test. I'm not sure how I did. Guess I'll have to wait for the scores to be posted. How should I describe this? I feel like I'm climbing a mountain without a rope. Oh man, my stomach hurts. Been there, done that. Okay, Christmas sucks, man. Behind all those presents, there's a vicious sales war raging. Wonder how many people commit suicide during Christmas. That's a grim thought, dude, but it's also high, so, I mean, I can't say that that's not a valid question. Yeah. In this country as well, people go out to shovel snow and just drop dead from shoveling snow, so, I mean, it's rough out there. Junpei wants to talk about something. I don't know if I want to talk to Junpei because it's going to take up precious time, but I probably should talk to Junpei, which does suck. Alright, you know what? Either I've got more time than I think I do for my social links, or I'm screwed. Either way, it's probably... Didn't I finish that one? Strength, that's done, right? Nope. Oh, shit. Okay. God. Okay. We'll see what this is about, and if it's useless, Junpei, I am immediately reverting the day back to this previous save. If it has... I'll treat some takoyaki, sure. Should I spend some time with Junpei? Sure.
Alright.
Let's head to Octopia.
You go on ahead to the shrine. I'll grab us some takoyaki.
Why the shrine?
I want to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city and enjoy some takoyaki in peace. Anyhow, I'll catch up in a sec.
He's gonna pray for his immortal soul because he's not gonna survive these exams.
Got some takoyaki. And this one's for you.
Thanks.
Sure thing. Be sure to thank me for every single bite.
Yes, thanks. I'm just gonna tell you that's the spot where my dead friend sits.
Just messing around. To be honest, this is kind of an apology for the other day.
These linked episodes do serve a purpose. They unlock Persona Fusion so you can see the final event. When you see the final event. Okay.
You know, back when I blew up at you, one pack of takoyaki ain't gonna make up for it, but it's better than nothing, right?
I already forgave you.
Thanks. It's still... I felt like words weren't enough for an apology.
The big thing is, couldn't you have done this in the evening like a good person, like Akihiko? You know, be considerate like Akihiko was?
I took my anger out on you. And you totally didn't deserve that. It's 'cause I really wanted to take out my anger on someone else.
Yeah, you've had it rougher than
Remember
most of
when
us.
I mentioned I was visiting someone at the hospital and how I pissed her off, but I didn't know what I did wrong? I think I get it now. A while back, I was asked what I'd be doing with my life in 2 years by Chidori, and being the insensitive dumbass I am, I said something like, "Beats me," for a long time. I didn't even understand how it must have felt for her to ask me that. So it's no wonder she got upset.
It's not why she got mad at you, Junpei.
She was facing something really scary. And there I was, acting like it was no big deal. The other day, and everyone was all calm and chatting about what Ryoji said. It put everything into perspective.
Yeah, that's not actually what was straining your relation. Whatever, you know what? It's
When it
fine.
finally hit me, I lost my shit and snapped at you. I'm really sorry about that, man. Hey, come on, eat up. Don't want cold takoyaki, do you?
Yeah, that would be awful.
Woohoo, that was tasty. And it's not too bad cold either.
So it did get cold.
Hey, by the way, have you decided what you're gonna do on the 31st yet?
Yep.
Gotcha. Look, man. Me and the others might tell you all kinds of stuff, but whatever we say, go with your own gut. You've dealt with enough as it is, you know? I've always been jealous of you. But at the same time, I knew you were the one making all the tough calls.
That is not true, but okay.
You're always looking out for everyone around you. Even people like me.
Well, that part's true.
Sure, I was jealous, but watching you? So, I figured maybe it's time you chose what you wanted to do for a change.
Man, these are long.
Besides, forgetting everything doesn't exactly sound so bad, does it?
What about Chidori?
I mean, I obviously wouldn't like that. It'd suck to forget everything.
On 31st, I will do what needs to be done. I will get a large order of curly fries from Arby's. I mean,
That's just how I feel.
is there an Arby's? Do they have curly fries at Wild Duck Burger? Maybe.
You should follow your feelings. Whatever you choose, I won't let anyone tell you otherwise. Alright, that's enough serious stuff. Chats like this make my throat all dry. Or maybe it's just a takoyaki.
It's probably both.
Let's grab a drink somewhere and head back. That okay with you, Mr. Leader?
Feel like my courage improved. Great, fantastic. Thanks, Junpei. Definitely something I need in December, whatever the hell this is. Great. Hey, just in time for me to have finished my tests already. Fantastic. Let's see what that does. I walked around town for a little while. The Lost are everywhere now. Running into them is no longer just an occasional incident. Perhaps it has to do with the fall. Probably does. I haven't thought about it as much lately, but we're the only ones who can save the world. It's all up to us. Tanaka's social link originally met on Tuesday and Sunday evenings. Oh god. Let you skip Final Boss if you did his social link? On Final Link? Huh. Did that just, like, cause the game to glitch? Like, what would it even happen if you just didn't beat the boss? That's weird. Okay. Huh. Okay, Victory Headband. Resists ailments. Helps stave off maladies of the mind such as fear and temptation. So that would be a resist all, but resist isn't usually actually... I kind of found that, like, on Final In-Game Day... Okay. So I find that resist doesn't actually have a high enough resist chance to actually stop anything. Like, you still just get slammed by whatever status effect anyway, so it doesn't actually help. Children all over the world will receive presents from a jolly old man in a red suit. But one day they'll realize that the jolly old man doesn't really exist, and they will be sad. That sadness will eventually lead to maturity, and then they will leave their childish toys behind. Christmas, what an interesting holiday. I don't think that... Alright. Changes hangout days to Tuesday and Saturday. They could have also just fixed the bug. That would have also worked, I think.
By the way...
The exams are finally over, but I don't feel relieved at all. I'm just even more tired. It's the same way I felt after the last midterms. We thought it was going to be the last battle, but it wasn't. So the more I think about it, the more miserable I feel.
Good to see you.
Studied extra hard this time, so I have a feeling I'll be okay. How about you, Yuki? How do you think you did? Ace them, probably. Well, that's wonderful. I think you did pretty well, too. But I skipped some questions I didn't know the answers to. I'll have to review them later.
Oh!
How did you do on your finals? Good? Wow, impressive. I can't believe you're scoring top marks despite everything going on. That's our leader for you. Oh, no, I just said good. I meant I beat Junpei. You know, that's all that really matters to me, is I don't want to be dumber than Junpei. It's nothing but sun on today's weather map for the rest of the week. For everyone who is looking forward to a white Christmas, too bad. Well, now back to the studio. Thankfully, it did snow for Christmas where I am. Welcome to Hyperaction News, bringing you all the day's news and more news besides. Dude, I think I bombed the exams. But how can I even concentrate when I know the world is going to end? Excuses, excuses. It's about time for the Christmas mood to start setting in. Let's try having some fun, eh? After all, we don't know if we'll live to see next Christmas. Do I have the gems to trade for a Tome of the Void of the antique shop? That's better protection against status elements. Is that high resist? Or resist plus? Yeah, I probably do actually, but I'll worry about that later. I probably should actually do all that stuff eventually, but I should also check something here. Oh, here we go. What now? They really should get rid of these cameras. These are probably some sort of, like, major violation of some sort of variety of laws, honestly. Looks like it's Mato's room. Unshaken will with completely blocks the mental ailments. That normally result in the loss of turns. Oh. It'd still be poisonable, though, I guess, but that's not a huge deal, I guess. Man, he's gonna knock over that television. Why does he have a nicer television than the rest of us?
Practice in. But come to think of it, I guess I don't have to practice in secret anymore. Although, I don't live on the first floor here, so I might be disturbing the people downstairs.
Why does he have the lights turned off for this?
I chose a long weapon so I could match the reach of an adult. But then I learned that long weapons are actually better suited for tall people.
I don't actually know that that's true. So long weapons, like longer swords, are more suited for tall people, but pole arms... He got the TV from Junes, did he? He could fit into it, I mean, so I guess if that's what you mean by that. So, like, a long weapon, like a long sword, is more suitable for someone who's got, like, enough height to sort of have the proper leverage and proportions for that to work better. But if you're short, a pole arm is better than not having a pole arm. So, he's not entirely right here. He's not entirely wrong. Like, a tall person with a tall pole arm is going to do better than a short person with a tall pole arm. But, like, it helps cover some of the disadvantage.
Oh, I hit my shin again. Jeez, I hope I get taller soon.
Yeah, that's not going to stop you from doing that once you're taller.
Oh yeah, where'd my milk go?
Is that a 1 liter? What the hell?
Maybe I should be drinking more milk. It hurts my stomach sometimes, though.
That's because you're drinking an entire liter of it. I don't care how lactose tolerant you are. That's a lot of milk. The recording ends here. Well, good for him, I guess, or something. He ends up actually being fairly short anyway in the arena games. These aren't ready yet. Okay, 23rd. So lactose intolerance is one of those things where if he was drinking as much milk, because he had like 6 cartons there, if he's been drinking milk that frequently and that in that large of volumes, he would actually stop being lactose intolerant. Because lactose intolerance is a thing that is not fully genetic. It's actually like more environmental than it is like genetic. So if you have lactose intolerance, you can just drink milk and gain lactose tolerance, no matter how lactose intolerant you are. Because it has more to do with like gut bacteria and enzymes that are in your stomach that build up by drinking milk. So by that point, he would probably have some lactose tolerance and probably be fine. But the thing, by the same token, since it's based on how much of like that enzyme you have in your stomach, you can actually overwhelm that enzyme even if you do have lactose tolerance. So if you have got like the ability to drink milk without getting sick, you can get to a point where you've had so much of it that you'll get sick anyway. So it's a really kind of weird substance as far as that sort of nutrition element goes, but that is how that one works. Kind of fun, I guess, but probably not really. Okay, so who did I talk to last? I think it was him. But yeah, like, even if you're, like, heavily lactose tolerant, like, you can drink a lot of it. If you drink an entire carton of milk, it's probably gonna make you feel pretty sick. I think I was supposed to actually increase Mitsuru's, but I can't really remember right now. Oh no, I didn't do any of those today. I did Junpei. Well.
Yes? Who is it?
It's me.
Huh? Oh, come in. You don't stop by very often, Senpai. Is something wrong?
No, not particularly. Is this a bad time?
Aw, are you feeling lonely?
That was very sarcastic.
Hey, are you teasing me?
She is.
Nah, I'd never.
Sure.
I wonder what this Nyx is like.
Very poetic.
Do you think it's inside Tartarus?
I have no idea.
Oh, by the way, I've made my decision. I want to fight to the end. It's better than doing nothing.
This isn't a democracy. I get to make the choice because Aegis decided to make me into the thing that has to carry the thing around for 10 years. I get to make the choice.
That's why you're here, right, Senpai?
You got me.
Yeah, you're pretty easy to read.
I've made my decision as well. The Kirijo group is slowly regaining its footing. After I graduate, the plan is for me to eventually take over as leader. Turning back was never really an option for me.
But what if you die?
If we can defeat Nyx and I die in the process, then the company will continue on without me. And I'm confident they'd carry on my wishes.
But from what we've heard, Nyx can't be defeated. Though I kinda wonder about that. We've got someone on our team who seems pretty unkillable too.
I am very killable. I hope you're not referring to me. I have died so many times.
That's true. And he's an exceptional persona user, even if death was empowering him from within.
Yeah, I hate to tell you guys, but I am very killable. I have died many a time.
He's an interesting guy, huh?
He certainly is.
You know, if things don't work out, I think I'll still be okay as long as I'm with everyone. Honestly, I don't think it matters if we live or die. All that really matters is that we're proud of how we lived.
Well, I mean, it does actually kind of matter if we live or die, but at the end of the day, we do both anyway, so...
And I know I'd be proud if we decided to fight Nyx.
That's good, then.
Is this about honoring your father's legacy?
Yeah, that's part of it. But mostly, it's about me and how I feel.
I understand.
I'm trying to remember, actually, like, how far in the
Senpai, a
future
while
Persona
back,
4
you asked
Arena
me to
actually
face
even
what
is,
comes
because I
next
think
with you.
Ken might actually just be in, like, junior high school in that point in time.
You didn't forget, did you?
I could never forget. We'll fight together, Yukari.
Good.
So no school today. It's almost time for the home shopping show. I kind of almost feel like they should be trying to, like, make it more leaning towards the other direction, because fight is the obvious answer that everyone would obviously go for, I feel like. But they don't really give you a compelling reason to feel like you want to go the other direction.
I'm going to do it.
Warm and toasty winter sets. With temperatures dropping drastically this month, the nasty cold is the last thing you want to catch.
Good, good.
First up, we have the pink duffel coat. Put this on, you'll survive even the North Pole. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful. But wait, there's
Not
more.
bad, kid.
We'll throw in this Lux Shiriko? I don't know what that is. Can, 2. Guess how many? 3. All this for 49,800 yen. Oh boy. Time to get scammed. Alright.
Thanks, kid.
Man, there's been a lot of talking. It has made it so slow to get through these days, but I don't mind that too much. I don't mind these cutscenes, but still, does mean that I have not progressed very much in these last 2 hours. I have not been to Tartarus in ages. Is there anyone there that I need to rescue? Show your builds, they're garbage. I'll show you them in a second here. Or Marson. Yeah, if you're talking about like my personas, like they're like we have like literal trash here. This is not good stuff. But I don't actually build impressive personas. I don't actually even really use high level stuff. I just cobble together whatever I've got and go for whatever I'm doing.
Hey there.
I wonder what Mochizuki is doing right now. Maybe he's cursing fate. Why does he even care about life on Earth? I don't really want to think about it. No matter what we do, we can't stop it from happening. It's just not fair. I wish I could just forget about it too. But the promised day will eventually come. There's no escaping it.
By the way,
Those Strega dumbasses haven't made a move yet, huh? They better hurry up and show their faces. I don't know what they're up to, but I'm gonna crush them either way.
Yeah.
I'm with you there. I'm not gonna let them get away after what they did to Shinji Chidori. Technically, I don't think they did anything to Chidori, but you know, like they shot Junpei and that made Chidori, you know, die. But Persona fusions are like a game of chess. Sometimes you're a dumbass and you just flip the board. Try rescuing them in the last week. I always try to go like the last like day before possible, just in case they do that. I don't actually know, like, I don't actually remember if I even have to go to Tartarus this month though, or this full moon. I probably do. They're probably going to find some reason why I'd have to, but like, would they even get? They probably do. I don't know. What do you think the real meaning of Christmas is? None of these are right. Let's give a not very cynical answer, because like the like way that it's done in the false sort of sense is consumerism. That's not what it's supposed to be about. I don't think that none of these are technically right. Let's do this.
Yes.
That's what I think too. I'll believe that the Christmas spirit should put a smile on everyone's faces. So let's be happy too. Sure. You can check the board of missing people at Bologna Mall. Yeah, I do. I kind of want to wait though. It's just I have nothing to do right now for the evenings a lot of the time. On the next episode, Phoenix Ranger Featherman R. Episode 44, Demon Robot Tanika. Danger, Featherman R. On to today's news. Sappy Syndrome still has no. Yeah. I do want some motive to go there is the thing, but it's almost Christmas, isn't it? It's like I was sleepwalking. With so much going on, I almost forgot all about Christmas. Well, Christmas isn't that important in Japan. You just go and eat like KFC or something like that, so... Alright. Yep, he's here. How am I want to check how my social links are. Okay, so that doesn't count. We got 5, 11, 13, 14, 18, 20, 21, 22. We've got 22. There's no way in hell I'm getting this done before the 31st. Which I kind of knew already, but...
What's up?
Okay, so this one will finish.
I'm all fired up now.
Can't go wrong with ramen. I don't think I'll ever get tired of it. Main character's like sodium levels must be through the roof. This is probably why he actually is doomed. Actually,
Glad we can
it's
meet
all
up
the
one more
sodium.
time before I take off.
Everyone else is like, oh yeah, I'll just have like this ramen like once every couple of weeks or whatever the hell. But then the main character of this game has it like every second day. At least I'll be finishing this important one. Is this one that important? I don't know if this is that important. Glad we can meet up one more time before I take off. Take off?
I told you last time, right? I'm getting a job. Factory's way out west, so I'm moving into a dorm there.
You can easily max everyone out. I still have time. Do I still have time for that? I was kind of worried that I would lose my opportunities at the 31st. I kind of know that like after the 31st, there's still more gameplay after that, but I just couldn't remember if the social links are available after it.
I've already sent my luggage. Now I just gotta send myself. My mom started crying and blaming herself.
It is her fault, but I mean, you know.
But I'm the one who wants to do this.
Sure.
This is a new chapter in my life.
This one is important for gameplay reasons, that's all I'm gonna say. I feel like they're all supposed to be important, but okay, that's fair. Oh, for gameplay purposes, not story purposes. Okay, well. You know, we have bullet trains here. You can actually just visit here pretty easily, probably.
Well then, I better get going.
I'll see you off.
Sure. Then let's head to the station. Hey. Here, take this.
Looks like a car key.
I want you to hang on to that.
What's this for?
Well, it's a car key, obviously, but it's not just any car key. It's the key to my dad's car. I've been keeping it for good luck.
I guess I could probably outrun the bullet train. I don't know. That's pretty fast.
Sometimes I get pretty pissed that he's not around anymore. My life wouldn't have been so complicated, you know?
That is true.
I could have enjoyed track more. I wouldn't have had all that pressure to be the best. But by blaming him like that, I was just running away from my problems. That's why I want you to have it. I don't want to risk running away again. But if I know you have it, I'll be able to stand on my own 2 feet. Then next time we meet, I can still be proud of who I am.
So do I need the car key because we can, like, outrun death by getting into the car and driving away really fast?
Thank you.
Asai seems to really care about me. Gained a lifelong friend. These are all the same. I can't, well, actually, no. I don't know what they would do different for each of these, but, you know, I always skip them because they're exactly the same as one another. Okay, another one done. Star Social Link reaches maximum level. You can now fuse Hellel, the light bearer. Oh, is it because Hellel's important? I'm not going to actually fuse that, but... Yeah, no, I'm worried. I'm very worried that I might not have enough time, but I'll take your word for it that I do. I just don't know that I actually do. Mostly because I am not going to try and check. I'm going to find out through grit and determination and actually doing the damn thing. Because looking it up ahead of time would just ruin the suspense of, am I going to end up on the last day of the game with one social link at rank 9 and unable to complete it, because that would be the best. It's not like me to just give up. No matter what the outcome is, I want to know that I fought for my future. That's what I've decided. Weren't you the person who was just, like, not willing to get in on this at all, like, at the beginning? Okay, whatever. I have no choice but to go on. The answer was right in front of me the entire time. If I don't make it, then someone else will have to take over the company. Although I have every intention of returning. Of course, if you fail, it doesn't really matter who's running the company, because it's, you know, going to be dead. Hellel is a Hebrew word in the vanilla version of P3. For the definitive, he went by another name. Actually, maybe that was the case. I've thought that even in the original version of this, Hellel and Lucifer were considered different things, because, like, Hellel's the Hebrew Lightbringer, which is the thing that the New Testament fan-fiction-y things think turned into Lucifer afterwards. So, was that... Okay, I thought that they always differentiated between the two, but maybe not, I guess. I thought they had even since Persona 2, though. Because, like, the entire concept of Lucifer is, like, weird Christian fan fiction to begin with. It's not actually, like, as far as I understand it, it's not really biblical. Yeah, Hellel being Lucifer's angelic form, while Lucifer's fallen demonic form is what I thought they'd always done, but... Yeah, I thought... Weren't they always separate? Maybe not. Okay, well... Well, I have nothing I can do today. Okay, this would potentially be a good day to go to Tartarus and just level. But then again, I've only got 10 minutes left. Okay, you know what? Let's see if everyone's ready to go. Aigis can't go because she has been destroyed, but that's a good point. Maybe I should just wait till Aigis gets back. I don't know. Oh, damn. What do I want to do for today? Because I can't find anybody to do anything interesting with. You get both versions in P3 and P4. In P5, you only get his demonic form. I thought there was still Halo in P5, wasn't there? His demonic fusion in P3, P4, and P6 is a 6-person fusion recipe. Yeah, I mean, they're trying to... I always thought it should have been 5, honestly, but that's basically 6 because it's harder, I guess. I don't know. Well... yeah, no, I think 5 would have worked better. Huh. Yeah, I really don't know what to do for this particular evening. Yeah, I guess I am going to go to Tartarus, even without Ike's. I want to check something as well.
Yes.
Since we had a clock upgrade for Akihiko and Junpei on the wings, they should be getting like 12 levels or whatever. So... Oh, there's a cat in here too. On floor 190, okay.
Leader.
Oh wait, don't use, let's go ahead and switch. It was you. And you. Okay, so we'll swap you with Mitsuru, since I always need a healer. Only had 3 recipes that required 6, Metatron, Lucifer, and Satanael. Yeah, 6 was too many for Lucifer, I feel like. Let's go to this floor. We're just gonna get one fight and see if they actually level to 62, because they should. If they don't, I'm gonna be kind of salty, but
I guess not all of them are totally weak, but they still don't stand
I'm probably gonna be very salty here. Yeah, I've literally never fused like one of those top tier personas, in all honesty. I use like low level trash because I'm lazy as hell. I like that I've never fully scanned any of these guys down here. I still don't know all the weaknesses of some of these guys. Fantastic.
You're doing great, Yukari-chan.
I'll leave it to you.
Leader, look one out.
We don't have anyone... you know what, whatever, it doesn't actually matter.
All enemies
Why am I even thinking about it?
work out there.
Sure. Okay, yep, they did auto level to 62, that's fantastic. Okay, Maraku Kaja, I don't need that specifically here, but we'll still swap those, because we're using Aegis for that kind of effect anyway. Heavy Slash to all. Do I think that's better than multiple small hits? I kind of usually actually think that these multiple small hits is kind of better, but... it says it's better, I'll just take their word for it. Okay, these don't count as stacking, so I should just swap that. I really wish they did stack, that would be so good. Heavy Pierce, 1 foe. We replaced Torrent Shot with that, I feel like, even though I don't think that's a great replacement.
Uh-huh, new skill, huh?
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of Electric Break. I don't really think he needs it that badly. Replace Zyonga here. I don't need Diarahan on him. Do I have anyone else that actually does this other than main character? I think it's just main character, really. I don't like Matarunda, though. I like regular Tarunda better. I think we finally get rid of Zio, even though I prefer it over the other one.
Went off without a hitch. Let's get going.
Okay, so we got all those levels done. I want to find another one of those clocks, but we'll probably save that for next time, because it's basically 2 o'clock right now. So we'll probably call this one a day, and then we'll get back to this on Wednesday. I'm probably going to do a straight 4 hours on Wednesday. at the very least we'll find that cat, but I would love to find another door that gets me the full, like, level up for Ken and Koromaru, because they're, again, like, way behind, so... I don't know how much it matters that they're behind in this version. It doesn't seem to, really, in all honesty, so... We can probably get away with just, like, not worrying about that. I should probably just find a teleporter first. Ooh.
Shadow up ahead. Taking it out.
Also, I remember last time that when I was hanging around on the low-level floors too long, Death showed up and chased me, like, for 9 floors, although I could probably fight Death right now.
Oh, can we go up those?
But, yeah, we'll
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
just get out of here as fast as we can. I don't need to be on these lower-level floors anyway. Anymore now that I can switch party members. Although, who do I want to level now? Because we're missing Igus still.
Yo, there's a shadow.
What level are you again? Like 68? 65. I do think that I'm probably high enough level to beat the game, but I think that it wouldn't be easy, necessarily. Especially with my crafted personas.
We could head back, but it's...
So, let's, actually double check something as well here. So, I don't need Star anymore. I can actually get rid of that. The Reaper's around level 90. I thought you could beat him at a much lower level, though, right? Or is that Persona 5 I'm thinking? I might be thinking about level... I might be thinking of Persona 5. Let's see here. I don't need Tower anymore. I don't need Star anymore. I don't need Sun anymore. I technically don't need Moon because he's at 9, so if I talk to him, he's guaranteed to advance. I never really needed Fool, but I've been using this as like my go-to persona this entire time, which is probably weird, but whatever, I'm doing that. I still need Strength and Chariot. I still need Fortune. What difficulty am I playing on? I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, which is not, technically speaking, the hardest difficulty, probably, maybe. Where did I actually display that here? I can't remember, actually. Yeah, I can't remember. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, though, which apparently is not actually the hardest, but whatever. I'm not too up on what actual choices mean as far as that goes. It's in here, isn't it? It's got to be in here. Yeah, Merciless difficulty. It's possible to beat the Reaper now, or even as low as level 16, but you need an Ironclad strategy. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I definitely don't have an Ironclad strategy, because I usually just avoid him. I don't really bother. I know that there's ways that people like will go in and just farm Reapers, because he's a good way to get lots of experience points, but I don't really care to do that. It's not really... You get obliterated. I've gotten into some fights that should have obliterated me before, and I've managed to win. It's, you know, probably more possible for me to win it than you'd think, but yeah, I don't really have any intention of fighting that. More importantly, though, like, I am thinking about, like, just getting rid of some of my personas here, so let's go ahead and register first before I do that. But, just to kill 2 minutes before it's 2 o'clock.
Marvelous. I'm
Okay.
looking... How may I assist you?
I still hate that register is under Fuse.
Registering ice. Will you register it to the compendium? I've completed registration. Are you finished?
He has 8,000 HP. Oh, God. Yeah, that sounds like that would be annoying. I would not want to deal with that. Can I do any advanced fusions here?
All the elements you need.
We do have access off of the gate here for Fortune. We've got Floros, Black Frost, we've already got Norn. Do they have the really cool design for Norn here? They do. I love this design. It's so good. He can attack with anything and everything. He'll be throwing the kitchen sink at you. Well, I can resist a kitchen sink attack. That's not that bad. I can get Alice. That's actually interesting.
This power might be too much for
I'm
you.
3 levels short of getting Alice. Okay, fine. Does she still... Yeah, she still has die for me. I don't think this ability's ever been good necessarily, per se, but I really like it, depending on the animation they've done for it. I wonder what they did for this one. Oh no, you only need 5 for Lucifer. If you fuse the persona you just unlocked since this higher level persona. Norn?
This persona is powerful.
What do I actually use for this one? I need to use Fortune, Fortune, Fortune. And I've only got Atropos actually in there, but I also... This was also Fortune, so I could actually just do this. You know what? Let's do
This
this.
would be a wise choice.
44,892. You know what? Sure.
What
Now
do you
I'm
wish
going to
to
bankrupt
inherit?
myself a little bit talking to her, but you know, it hasn't come up for like all these other times. I don't mind giving this thing like a buff heavy sort of thing here. I don't need these two actually. Makara Karn I think is really good. Having a Samara Karma available has a 90% chance of succeeding in true of enemies that resist Dark Celestial Curse. The problem is, like, it has no effect whatsoever against most bosses, other than, like, a few special level bosses, but, like, pretty much all the things that you actually really need to kill, like, are immune to it, and Die For Me is really expensive for something that kills, like, regulars, which is why I don't really like it that much. Do I care about Resist Shock? No, because I don't want to use this against electricity, so we're going to pick
It
counter.
appears it will receive a good amount of...
It's finally time.
So, this one I'm not picking up necessarily because I think it's, like, super powerful or anything. I just really like Norn's design. Norn has always had, like, one of the coolest designs in the game for me. Watch as this, like, errors. I don't think he can error on the special summoning, though. Hey there, Morbits. I'm Norn. I shall accompany you from here on. May good fortune find you. That's such a strange design, too, for Norn, because, like, it doesn't technically have anything to do with, like, the 3 fates, other than that there's sort of 3 of them. I guess time kind of has something to do with it, but, like, it's a little bit different. I don't need Meteorahan. Okay, so that's good. Go into Dyad Fusion, because we can get rid of Star, and we can get rid of Tower, and whatever we get here... Okay, Judgment, we don't have the social link. We can get Resist Elect cards to cover her weakness. I'd rather just swap, though, rather than doing that to cover, so that's kind of how I usually play. Against things like Reaper, where they've apparently got all elements, that would obviously not work, but, you know. Okay, so who else do I not technically need right now? Okay, so I could get Throne instead of Judgment. What even is this? Like, the problem is I have 0 ranks in Judgment, because, like, I don't think we're allowed to have ranks in Judgment yet. So I would probably want this.
Satisfied with this?
Which is pretty not great for what we're doing right now, but it might be what we pick anyway. But if I was doing that, then I could switch out Justice to get Nibiros, but I don't need Nibiros because I don't need Hermit. So, I technically don't need you anymore, but I don't need Sun. I don't need Priestess, and I do need Empress, so I can't swap those. What about just swapping you for something? What about this and then Moon? Bishamonten.
This persona, yes?
That's an interesting depiction of Bishamonten. I'm going to think about this for a bit. I'm not going to make a decision right now. I do need an Emperor, but I can't get that from that. In P4G, Trumpeter was a 6% fusion. He had no weaknesses and had neutral damage from physical, fire, and wind. Jeez. So, he's probably a lot weaker in this version, I'm guessing. If I went... Yeah, he's a lot weaker in this version. High counter, though. That's actually pretty good. But, yeah, I'm going to think about that. We're going to call it today because it is 2 o'clock. It is past 2 o'clock, but, yeah, I have to get ready for work. I will be back on Wednesday where... I'll probably forget everything I just thought about, agonize over it some more, and do something stupid. But that'll be fine. I wish I was done more of my social links so that I could get rid of more of these things, but that's kind of the funny thing about this game, is, like, you need the social link so that you can get like the higher version of the persona, but then you get the social link finished and you're like, okay, I don't need that persona anymore because like I've already got the social link capped out, so I can get rid of it. I guess it depends on your style of playthrough though, because like I care about the social links and I don't care about the persona, so the combat ability is kind of irrelevant to me. In any event though, that's going to be it for today. Hope you found this one enjoyable, and of course as always, hope to see you guys all next time.